are, by some degree, the tallest trees in the world. There are a large number of these giants throughout the state, but one that eclipses the rest is known as Hyperion. First discovered in 2006, it has been measured and verified to be 379.1 feet tall, and is in a remote region of one of the Redwood National and State Parks. Its precise location and details have, however, been kept a secret because there are fears that making this information public would encourage people to visit and potentially damage it. Thought to be somewhere between 600 and 800 years old, it contains as much as 18,600 cubic feet of wood, but it's unlikely to hold its record for much longer. There's evidence to suggest that woodpecker activity at its peak has prevented it from growing any further in recent years, and with countless other trees vying for its crown, it's only a matter of time until another giant is found that'll take the title. And it's the tallest tree in Canada. It's near the Chihuahua Lake, which is in the Pacific Rim National Park Reserve on Vancouver Island, and dwarfs everything around. The tree was first discovered in 1988, and it now measures 182 feet tall, has a diameter in excess of 20 feet, and has almost 16,000 cubic feet of wood, which is enough to produce 450 telephone poles. Luckily, it'll never be used for that purpose because it's in a protected area which was created in 1971. This was deemed necessary because on Vancouver Island, at least 87% of the old-growth forests have already been logged. And if measures weren't taken, all of the others, including the Chihuahua giant, would almost certainly have been chopped down too. Is the rainbow eucalyptus, and in the right conditions, they grow surprisingly tall. Native to the Philippines, Indonesia, and Papua New Guinea, they've been exported around the world and are now grown in a range of different environments because there is truly no other tree that looks anything like them. Their trunks are covered in vibrant colors, and this occurs because of the way that they grow. They can reach up to 250 feet tall, with a trunk diameter of as much as 100 inches, and they can reach this size in a relatively short period of time. This fast rate of growth results in the periodical shedding of strips of bark, and this is when the colors of the inner layers become revealed. Streaks of greens, reds, oranges, grays, and purples can emerge, almost as if it's been splattered with paint. One of the most amazing rainbow eucalyptus specimens in the world can be found on the Hawaiian island of Kauai. They were imported in the 1920s in an attempt to help control soil erosion and to regrow the forests that had been cut down. And the environment proved to be perfect. Some roads are now lined with them, with individuals growing in excess of 200 feet in what is both a surreal and incredible sight. In-demand plants around the world, and are native to China, Korea, Japan, and parts of the US. While you might normally see them growing in backyards or creeping up house walls, if they're cared for properly, they can become enormous. One of the largest in the world, and certainly the most spectacular, is the Ashikaga Flower Park in Japan. It's 144 years old, and now covers an area about half an acre. The vines that hang from the tree can become so heavy when in full bloom that it's not able to support itself, so a network of steel pylons is required to allow it to flourish like this. The canopy is simply stunning, and when the sunlight shines through, it illuminates everything beneath in a warm pink and purple glow, making it one of the most popular botanical attractions in the world.